Yep. Well, we did have a bit of it last night. Some gear to dry off, and some boys to dehyperthermalize, and but they all pushed through and they made it. Morning was a little bit overwhelming. You might have heard me bailing out the SBL. He had a time of it last night, making sure everybody was in bed with a safe place and a dry place and, taken care of. So didn't surprise me that I had to do the wake up. But as you can hear, everybody's perked up kind of nice. But it was a, little tough morning, You got scouts coming at you with a bunch of problems. Little more than just like a stinky Christmas blanket. And, they verbalized the list of things that were causing them to be overwhelmed. And tell the one scout, let's pick one problem to solve. And he rattled off the list, and I said, well, I got a phone charger, and we can find out whether he was afraid his phone died. And I said, well, the battery probably ran so low that it wouldn't even give you a battery warning. So I got some juice on my charging block, and I wouldn't have thought it had made that big of an impression. But I finally, after running around setting this up, and John over there with the rolled over tent was dropping stuff off in the dryer, and I added to his pile, and called home, wished loved ones a happy birthday. Yeah, somebody you love has a happy birthday. Go out in the wilderness, give them some peace. Anyway, the weather has brightened up. Getting my stuff dry for a little less than a roll of quarters, thanks to, well, anyway, you understand how this operates. But that charging thing, I just happen to have a charging block with 18% left. I want it to drain all the way down before I go and find an outlet somewhere and, set it to charging again. Well, hooking up the kid's phone to a power bank and telling him, yeah, the charging symbol came on. It was through the moon. Through the moon. One good turn done daily. Didn't need to, not part of the job description or anything like that. Just, we can team up and help you get this done. And this kid was so relieved. It was ridiculous. One problem at a time. You're going to do it anyway. Don't get overwhelmed. Go look at the list of problems. Pick one. Good turn daily. You might wind up doing 15 turns that day. But you got to start. Just start with one. Well, y'all have a good day. As you might have noticed, I'm trying to do a couple of these, get them uploaded. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe, comment or not, see if I care. But I really want you guys all to have a great day. Thank you.